Two crashes killed 346 people, but the deeper Boeing story begins long before either aircraft left the runway. Then, in 2024, a door plug blew away mid-flight, forcing regulators to confront questions that had been building for years. Behind every polished jet sits a manufacturing chain, where tiny decisions can become enormous consequences at 30,000 feet. After the crashes, investigators examined the 737 MAX, its automated flight system, pilot assumptions, and the certification process behind them. Federal investigators found troubling gaps, while the FAA later identified non-compliance involving Boeing's production controls, parts handling, and product control. That raised a bigger question. Was Boeing's safety system failing inside the factory? Or were the warnings simply being missed? Employees began describing problems from inside Boeing, including concerns about damaged parts, manufacturing practices, and pressure surrounding quality decisions. One whistleblower alleged workers were told to conceal evidence from the FAA, a claim later presented to a Senate investigative committee. Another engineer publicly raised concerns about Boeing's 787 assembly, describing manufacturing practices he believed could create serious safety risks. Tonight, we follow the paper trail, the factory floor, and the warnings, and ask, what happened when safety met pressure? The paper trail leads towards certification decisions, where responsibility became increasingly divided between Boeing engineers and federal regulators. Federal oversight relied heavily on delegated authority, creating a complicated relationship between Boeing and the regulators approving its aircraft. MCAS was designed to help control the aircraft, but pilots were not fully informed about how aggressively the system could intervene. When those warnings arrived, pilots had seconds to understand what the airplane was doing and why their controls were fighting back. On October 29, 2018, Lion Air Flight 610 crashed into the Java Sea, killing everyone aboard. Less than 5 months later, Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed, killing all 157 people aboard and grounding. Overnight, a commercial aircraft became a symbol of crisis, while airlines, pilots, regulators, and passengers questioned what went wrong. For passengers, the technical debate was brutally simple. Could they trust the airplane beneath them? Boeing faced enormous public pressure, while investigators began asking whether the crashes reflected deeper failures inside the company. But the crashes were only the beginning. Inside Boeing, employees were still raising warnings about what happened on the factory floor.
The investigation eventually moved beyond engineering mistakes, toward questions about what Boeing told regulators.
In 2021, the Justice Department said Boeing employees had deceived the FAA about important information involving Messe MCAS. The government alleged that misleading statements and omissions prevented regulators from fully understanding how the system operated. Congress began digging deeper, examining Boeing's development decisions, safety culture, certification process, and relationship with federal oversight. Congress started asking harder questions about Boeing's aircraft, safety practices, certification process, and federal oversight. But investigators were increasingly interested in something less visible: how production pressure could influence decisions made on the factory floor. Years later, new allegations would suggest that quality control problems had not disappeared after the MAX crisis. One later whistleblower focused on the 7, warning that manufacturing practices could create dangerous long-term structural concerns. In testimony, engineer Sam Salehpour described what he called serious production concerns involving Boeing's 787 and 777 programs. And that changed the story again. From 2 catastrophic crashes to a much larger question about Boeing's entire safety culture. The next warning came from a plane that suddenly lost part of its fuselage after leaving Portland in January 2024. Investigators found 4 missing bolts, turning a terrifying flight into a revealing window on Boeing's manufacturing process. Then the FAA audited Boeing's production line, finding problems involving process control, parts handling, storage, and product control. Those findings mattered because quality failures can stay hidden until thousands of individual components finally meet in one aircraft. Inside Boeing, whistleblowers described another problem. Damaged or non-conforming parts were allegedly difficult to track and properly control. One quality inspector told lawmakers he feared defective parts could be installed on airplanes, creating risks nobody could easily see. His allegations were not treated as proof by themselves, but they added another layer to an already growing investigation. By 2024, congressional investigators said multiple whistleblowers were describing problems across different Boeing programs and factories. Meanwhile, regulators increased their presence inside Boeing facilities, watching production more closely than they had before. The question was no longer simply what went wrong, but whether Boeing's systems could reliably prevent the next failure. The FAA responded, with more inspectors, tighter controls, and a promise to keep watching Boeing's production process closely. An independent expert panel examined Boeing's safety culture and eventually delivered dozens of recommendations to both Boeing and the FAA. The panel identified weaknesses in safety management, communication, oversight, and the way employees could raise concerns. Speaking up inside a giant corporation can feel risky, especially when employees believe their careers depend on staying quiet. A former Boeing employee had raised serious production concerns and later became involved in a whistleblower lawsuit. Barnett's death was investigated as an apparent suicide, and authorities did not establish that his death was caused by Boeing. His story became part of a larger debate over whether workers felt safe enough to challenge problems inside Boeing. At the center of the controversy was an uncomfortable possibility. Business pressure and safety priorities were not always moving together. In response, the FAA limited production expansion and demanded a comprehensive plan addressing Boeing's quality and safety problems. Boeing promised change, but the real test would be whether those promises could survive the pressure of building thousands of aircraft. The FAA froze Boeing's MAX production growth, signaling that regulators were no longer willing to let speed outrun safety. Boeing was given 90 days to produce a comprehensive plan addressing quality problems and rebuilding confidence in its safety culture. The roadmap included stronger training, employee communication, supplier oversight, and a formal system for identifying and managing safety risks. It also promised stronger anonymous reporting, giving employees a safer channel to raise concerns without fearing retaliation. But recommendations on paper mean little unless workers see those changes on the factory floor, where aircraft are actually built. Regulators face tough questions about Boeing's reforms and whether stronger federal oversight was still necessary. In 2025, investigators concluded that missing bolts and inadequate training and oversight contributed to the Alaska Airlines door plug accident. The pattern was becoming harder to dismiss. Different incidents, different aircraft, yet recurring concerns about manufacturing quality and oversight. Boeing now faced a different challenge, proving that safety improvements could become permanent habits instead of temporary reactions. The aircraft were flying again, but the deeper question remained: had Boeing truly fixed the system behind the failures? For Boeing, restoring trust would require more than safer flights. It would require convincing workers, regulators, and passengers. That trust begins on the factory floor, where every small decision can eventually become part of a passenger's journey. The challenge is simple to describe, but difficult to achieve. Make safety the first decision, every single time. But changing a company culture is harder than changing a checklist, because culture lives in everyday decisions. Employees must feel comfortable reporting problems, stopping work, and speaking up whenever something does not look right. Sometimes, the most important safety decision is simply having the courage to say, "Something is wrong." Every inspection is supposed to catch a problem before that problem ever reaches the passenger cabin. When that system fails, a tiny manufacturing mistake can become a problem thousands of feet above the ground. Passengers rarely see the thousands of inspections and decisions standing between them and a safe arrival. That invisible chain is why Boeing's safety culture became such a critical part of the investigation. A healthy safety culture depends on workers believing that raising concerns will lead to action, not punishment. Whistleblowers became an important part of the story because they brought internal concerns into public view. Their allegations did not automatically prove every claim, but they forced investigators to examine what was happening inside. Above the factory floor, executives faced pressure to deliver aircraft, while regulators demanded measurable improvements in safety and quality. The aircraft kept moving forward, while behind them, Boeing faced a much bigger question about how it operated. After repeated failures, even the smallest manufacturing detail could no longer be treated as insignificant. The FAA increased oversight, but the responsibility for building a safe airplane still rested with Boeing. That distinction mattered because government oversight could identify failures, but it could not replace Boeing's own safety discipline.
The investigation ultimately raised a broader issue. What happens when production pressure collides with the responsibility to protect lives?
For passengers, those corporate decisions are invisible, but the consequences can become terrifyingly real. Years of investigations revealed that Boeing's problems were not limited to one aircraft, one factory, or one mistake. The deeper concern was whether the system had allowed warning signs to become normal before anyone stopped them. That is why oversight matters. Not just after an accident, but before the next warning becomes another headline. Boeing says it is changing. Regulators say oversight is stronger. And the industry is watching what happens next. But rebuilding trust takes years, because every new aircraft carries the memory of what happened before. Every passenger sees an airplane, and behind that airplane is a massive system of people, processes, inspections, and decisions. When that system works, passengers never notice it. And that is exactly how aviation safety should feel. But when warning signs are ignored, the invisible system becomes visible through investigations, hearings, lawsuits, and tragedy. The Boeing story is not simply about airplanes. It is about what happens when systems fail to learn quickly enough. Because in aviation, trust is earned quietly. But one failure can destroy it in a single moment.